Okay, so we're putting her chart whole signs as well. Let me show you that again. Let's do it. Okay, so the girl, the female here, she is a Pisces rising. This would be Sunny's 12th house. Hopefully, Sunny, I'm recording this for you. So maybe as you get better in time with astrology, you learn not to do this ever again. And I'm going to show you why. So first of all, you're dealing with your 12th house. Yeah, you may be a Pisces and you may have 12 house placements, but they're still your blind spot. That's numero uno. Now, another thing that I noticed before even putting the charts together, what else what else did I want to tell you? She has all this Virgo placement. That's the second thing that I also, thank you, hello. Okay, so Sunny, she has this entire stellium of Virgo, and I know you're like, why do I care that she has Virgo placement? But Sunny, honey, you should care because your 6th house of enemies, debt, is Virgo. Never leave all of your, not only is she your blind spot, herself, her being, her body, just so you understand, I know you're not getting it, but right, her money, her Saturn, her karma depositor is Mars in the 7th house with Rahu. Okay, this is kind of karmic, honey. You wouldn't be able to avoid this. And then mind you, Lilith is opposing your Lilith. You're completely challenging yourself here, honey. You know, you should have seen this one, but I know you didn't see it yet. But you know what? I know what you did. What you did was you came to this chart right here. You're like, oh, this is great. You know, you're like, you're thinking, because I know you're thinking money. Okay, you thought, this is what you saw. You saw that she had a Jupiter in Aquarius with Uranus in Aquarius. And you thought, well, it's going to go in my 11th house. I'm going to gain out of this. I'm going to get some of this, right? So I figured that's what you came to your mindset when you saw this here. And you thought maybe you saw it and you're like, oh, we're supposed to go on a trip together. Yeah, because we're supposed to be on this island. Remember, they went to an island. They were in Puerto Rico. Okay? Also, but no, honey, Sunny, this is going to be on YouTube so you can watch it later. I'm going to make sure I tag you. That way you can see it on YouTube. I got you, buddy. I don't want you to ever miss this out again. Okay, so I know. So one of the things that I heard her say besides that was, because he was sleeping with the enemy. So, see, that's why I love me a Gemini. See, I'm always 10 toes. Always. Why you think I always talk about Gemini? That's my 12th house. I'm on to ya. Sag and Gemini, my eyes on you. I never let my guard down. Lesson to be learned for somebody with a weak Mars, Sonny. You have a weak Mars. This is called strategy. I know you talk about business plans, but there's a plan about life that you need to think about as well. So anyways, when you go in here, and so one thing that I heard her say was that he was renting a room. So the moon is in Sag, right? From her grandmother's house. This is his Sag moon, Midhaven. And I know you thought that would help you because you Venus. Remember, I think that's one of the things that I heard her say. I know you thought that would be fine, but I also want you to know that was going over her Midhaven as well. So you kind of gave her clout there, honey. I just want to let you know, because why? She's a Pisces. So that moon, your moon in Sagittarius, lands in her 10th house. You gave her clout. You help her son get some exposure. I just want you to know. I mean, if you didn't know that, now you know. But I'm pretty sure you know now. Another thing that I heard her say was, he stole her money. One thing that I was like, what the fuck out of here? Never that. And it's funny because he does have problems with money. Venus is retrograde. And I noticed that because when we went out to eat, you were very concerned about the bill. Honey, when you get money, food is not a thing. We're out eating. We're trying to enjoy our time. So I do remember you do have a little troubles with money. That might need some healing, honey. But see, you retrograde his Venus, right? Him, apparently, allegedly. Hey, we don't know. Allegedly, you took $3,000 out of her account. from her sugar daddy. And at first I was looking at her, no offense, baby. I was like, do you really have a sugar daddy? I don't know. But then I noticed that you have Saturn in your second house. And I'm noticing, Saturn rules your Jupiter in your 11th house. Okay, so I'm like, maybe she can have a sugar daddy. That is a Virgo thing, to date older people. Jupiter rules the husbands. So she could date somebody that does provide her money. So I was like, I didn't know. I didn't really, I don't trust these hoes. Okay. I was like, I don't know. She's saying, no offense to you, baby. Oh, no offense. Where everybody a hoe, everybody got a hoe tendencies, so no offense, but I didn't trust you, so I had to make sure you look like you were telling the truth. I believe you there. Okay, so that should be shameful, by the way, buddy. But taking away money from people, especially your partner, Sunny, that's actually retrograde. You're kind of adding more into your karma. But hey, you might know this because you're an astrologer. Am I right? Okay. Here's the tea. So what happened was, when your 12th house, which is her, got activated by her, thank you, she's kind of exposing you, especially she's exposing your 12th house, your secrecy. And again, you kind of have that in the open, honey, because you have Jupiter, the ruler of your secret life, in the 7th house. So when you get in relationships, which is your tactic, is to like date them, to get into their pants or make them believe that. It's a great tactic. You're 30 years old and you're playing with people that don't even have a prefrontal cortex. I think you're a fucking genius, honestly. Sunny, I told you this so many times. You're like, listen, I love when you didn't see me expose you. I would love to expose how you were conning people. You wanted me to join your team on that, but I saw that retrograde. I knew that Libra in the 7th house one day can lead me to getting sued, and I'm not gonna be attached to you, honey, not at all. I know I don't deal. See, unlike you, Sagittarius is my 6th house. So, baby, 10 toes. You hear me? I saw you, ho. Okay, I saw you. But yeah. So what you did here, she activated your 12th house, exposing this secret life. The sun, the way your game is played, because it's kind of corny. I've realized you run the same game to all the girls. Apparently, you basically are couch hopping because you're a 12 houser, so I'm pretty sure you're homeless, and I understand because Saturn, the ruler of your 10th, is also challenging your 4th, so I'm pretty sure your living situation is not secured, which the game was to keep on going online, meeting people to do business, 7th house, or have sex with them. I don't know. I'm not too I know Lilith, you have dark desires, but I don't know how you didn't see it. She went around, she activated. Once she put Saturn in your first, her Saturn sits in your first, okay? So you guys have court cases already. You already got court, and it's in another country, land, sea, island is the 12th house. I noticed, okay? So I understand, definitely understand. Now let me show you that again, so that way you can see it here. So again, apparently he stole her money. Where's this her money? Right here. What's her money? This is her first house. This is her. The inner circle is her. The outer circle is him. Obviously you see the K2 in the sun. She took away from him. She depleted him, the 12th house. Okay. What else happened that she's pregnant. I don't know how she would be. I mean, I guess this would be the connection to the pregnancy. Good luck to her, friend. Where's her moon? Okay, so this is cool because I saw this as well. So this is her 3rd house right here, and it's also the ruler of her boyfriends. Let me show you that. I thought that was really cool. So if you notice, the ruler of her 7th house, which is Mercury, okay, and Mercury is in the 3rd house, which means that her partners have honorable names, or their name is known. It's 9 houses away. Get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 houses away. Sorry, I was supposed to do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this is the depositor of her 7th house. Okay. And then the moon, which is the ruler of the fifth house, is also here. So both her lover, her husband's, and her fifth house is in the third house. That's why when she was talking, no offense to you, my love, you sounded very delusional a little bit. You kind of, she was like, oh, I'm in love with him. I don't know. Listen, you, to me, you're not, Henny. I mean, okay, we're gonna moving on. So what happens is, and the reason it happened, if you notice, his Neptune and Uranus is at 20 and 21 degrees, and if you notice, it's hitting her Mercury. Let me show you that again. You see that big blue line that comes down like that? That's him. So he basically gave her an opportunity online. Like, this is the opportunity that she gained from him. You get it? So this is her chart. Uranus and Neptune in the 11th house got activated in a very retrograde way with an opportunity online from him. That's basically what happened there. She, being that she's the inner planets, he sold her a dream. She fell for it. I don't know. I mean, hey, nobody's business. Literally, I have no idea. Nobody's business. That's personal. But I just wanted you to know that that's cool, because that's the ruler of her seventh house. Her seventh house, excuse me. This is her seventh house. Is this the ruler of that? Now, for him, which is Venus, she's sitting on this Saturn, is, again, it's karma for him. He hasn't learned this lesson, because clearly this is the second or third time. Because you know what's funny? When me and you were talking, Sunny, I looked at your chart and I was like, you're still dealing with a court case from your ex-baby mother or something like that with your daughter. Remember that? And you was like, yeah. And I told you it might come to an end, but you need to stop doing this. Remember that? We talked about this, honey. You should stop abusing others, because Saturn, let me show you that again. You were going through your Saturn return. And Saturn is the 11th house of the audience, the world. You wasn't learning the lesson. You was trying to scam them. You was trying to come up from them. You were trying to get an opportunity. You know, you was trying to, you used the fact that you can get quick notoriety, whatever. You can get your name out there fast, so you can get cash quickly, fast money. Uranus in your second house. That's what you thought about, fast money. Fast money. And I told you this. I say, yeah, that's fast money, Sonny. But I'm trying to think about long money, brother. My brother, long money is strong money. You remember that? We talked about that. See, business plan 101. I got you. I got you. 101. I'm a son. My son sits in your Jupiter. I can teach you the way, young brother. Young grasshopper. Come to New York. I'll teach you the way, my brother. So anyways, that's one thing that I noticed. And then you keep going. So the T, we keep going because I want to know more. So I'm going to let's see, keep going. What am I seeing? Chiron, are you guys keeping the kids? See, I know the answer to this. I used the D9 to get the answer to this. Just for purposes of I'm going to tell my Patreon people. Because whether she's going to keep the baby or not, she hasn't said it yet. Last night, very entertaining. I went to somebody's live. She was a moon in Scorpio. She blocked me because somebody said that I was the best astrologer. She went in her comments and said that, and I guess she got blocked. She felt defended. I have no idea. Moon in Scorpios, they don't really like me. So, honey, it's okay. But while she was there, she interviewed a bunch of other females, all under 25, literally, under 26, where he does the same game around the city, around the world. You know, so I kind of have an idea what's happening. Let me see. We're going to use her chart because she's the one, risking her life. Yeah, I'm going to give this to Patreon. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that on Patreon, and I'm going to drop it to you because if she's going to keep the baby. I just wanted to inform you about the tea. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll get back to you guys on that. I'll get back to you on that. Thank you. Yeah, so that would be the T. See, now going back to Sunny, I guess to my ends. I'm gonna end this with you. So Sunny, in case you didn't know, I'll help you out, my brother. You feel me? You never paid for my reading, but I got you. I'll help you out. what you want to do is understand that Saturn is the ruler of your 10th house, your public image that you want so bad. 'Cause remember, you wanted to be a singer. Remember we talked about that. You thought you wanted to be a singer, and we talked about how you have Venus retrograde, and I'm not. Anyways, okay. Saturn is sitting here in your 12th house, 3 years. I don't know if you know the transits of Saturn. I've never seen you talk about anything else. Okay, but Saturn is going to conjoin your Mercury, which is 3rd and 6th. You have pending karma, my brother. I would get to that. Paperwork, legal paperwork. I know you're trying to play hide and go seek. I don't know how that's going to work for you, honey. You got retrograde Mercury. Good luck, and, may the Lord be with you. Okay, so the other thing is, I think it might be you might want to call this a wrap. I think you kind of, you destroyed this. I just want to let you know that. Maybe give it time and come back, sneak your way into the bunch again. You know how you like to be a little rat. Anyways, Saturn is going to go and conjoin Mercury. Is going to conjoin your Lilith, which is actually you. Maybe there's a little bit of character development here. Lilith is controlled by Mars. So cross our fingers here, honey. Character development. Maybe sometime to retreat. I would stay wherever the hell you're hiding at, okay? Because, yeah, that would be best. And then the sun, maybe you could come back out after the Saturn swipes through your sun here, pay attention to the kids that you already have. Your daughter, I know you care about her, but if she was a boy, maybe you would care more. I know, we talked about that. It's all good. Anyway, so that's my advice for you, Sunny. Good luck to you, buddy. Sounds like fun. Don't wish it on none of my enemies, I know a lot of people probably already told you this, but, I'm letting you know from my end because kind of called it out 2021. I know. I actually told you this. I said specifically when you turn 30, you probably get sued again. And you said, oh, anything you wish on me, I'm going to send it right back to you. And I'm like, okay there, honey. You must not know how to read charts. And this is why, because I was telling you. Anyways. Yeah, so if I were you, I'd just retreat, work out or something, lose that little pouch, cut your hair. It's not working. Yeah, give it some time, honey. You're going to need a couple years, okay? Couple years. Give it like a 3-year, 4-year course. Maybe come back at it again. Maybe try Forex. They're scamming there. Or maybe try the metaverse. You're innovative. I'm trying to find you a way out of here. Okay? So metaverse, you can wear a mask. People won't remember your face. Might want to take that away from. I wouldn't. Not right now. Your face is not what you want to use right now. Retrograde Venus, not so much. Okay? All right, honey. This was a read. I hope that everybody understood this. These are the things that from what I've gathered, okay? Just for the end of the wrap here. Whenever you date people from your 12th house, sleep with one eye open. See, unlike me, I've actually for 12 years dated my 12th house and my 6th house. So I'm basically a well-trained boxer here. I know, Sunny. Maybe next time. Anyways, have a great day, y'all. I will be posting this for Sunny to read. Tag him if you want to on YouTube. Hopefully he gets help from this. I see you later. And if you need me to, Sunny, hey, I'm looking at your D9. I know you don't know what that means. Is your Vedic? I won't charge you that much. It's only $300 now, my reading. So, whenever you're ready. Okay.